Hello, how are you all doing? So, today we are answering the age old big question. Do you need a design coaching class for your design entrance exam preparations? Do you? I get asked about this a lot in my DMs, and I decided that maybe I should sit down and talk to you guys about it in detail. Now you may ask, Kshitij, why do we listen to you out of all the other 1,000 people out there? I'll tell you why. Because I kind of have a very unique and different experience when it comes to my design coaching preparations, or at least that's what I think. Because during my preparations, I kind of went over and above and ended up joining, drum rolls please, not one, not two, but three design coaching classes. Yeah, crazy. Yeah. Yeah, so I got stretched real thin while doing it because I was, as everyone doing it with my college, G classes with my college. But that gave me a weird kind of satisfaction that if I put in more efforts, I will get more marks, I will get a better rank, I'll get a better design college. And that gave me peace of mind. Moving ahead, I would like to start by listing out some of the benefits that come with joining a coaching institute. Now, there are a lot of people out there who do the design entrance preparation on their own without joining any classes. But today, I would be voting to join a coaching class because, firstly, I have the experience of the same, and it does come with a lot of benefits, which are so, number one, you get to have a mentor who is there to solve all your doubts, help you out in everything that you want. So you're never left hanging in terms of any questions you have or doubts you have related to exam preparation, or if you want to know if you're going in the right direction, is your progress going well. So everything, in terms of that, and mentor can guide you through it. Second, you get to make friends with people who are preparing with you, and that is very important because when it comes to these entrance exams, a lot of times the exam pattern keeps changing. There are a lot of changes. So, when you are connected with a group of people who are preparing with you, you get to be up to date with anything and everything new that's happening with the exam pattern. Then you can also, compare the preparation styles that other people are following, and then kind of see what exactly works out for you as an individual. Then you can also take your preparation ahead by having a compatibility partner, and that way you both can progress ahead much faster, and you can also keep each other motivated, and that's a really good point. I feel that is why you really need to be connected, even if you're not joining any coaching class, make sure that there are people around you who are preparing with you. That's always helpful. Then, third, we have it just makes your life a lot simpler because when you're preparing on your own, you have to figure out as to what to prepare on, what's the exam pattern, what is the syllabus, and what material can I find to solve and practice on when it comes to the syllabus. So everything about that is taken care by your coaching class, and you just have to make sure that you are going back to the material, study material every day, solving it and stuff. So that in itself is a lot of work, and when you have to do the whole planning and hunting down the materials, the work just doubles itself. So I guess it would just make your life easier, especially if you are preparing for the design entrance preparation along with your college. I'd say, you know, according to all these 3 points, it would be very helpful if you join a coaching institute. Alright, so that summarized the benefits of joining a coaching class. Now let me take you guys quickly through my journey into how I ended up joining these classes actually. So it was my 10th, like after my 10th exams vacation, when I was just casually hanging out with my cousin, and she was actually pursuing architecture at that point in time, and she hands me over this booklet, which is of BRDS. and it also talked a lot about design careers in India, which actually me and my family were not very aware about. But once we went through it, it was very eye-opening. I didn't even actually think about this. I was actually about to join an NIT prep class, so I got this just in time. So that was very helpful. So because this was from BRDS, she was also from BRDS. She was preparing for NATA, and her experience was good. So I ended up joining BRDS first. Then what happened is after 2 months, I also ended up attending one of Silica's workshops. The workshop went well. I got to know about the class a bit, and I remember thinking that okay, this class also has a lot of good things to offer. Not that I was not satisfied at BRDS, but I did think that maybe joining Silica as well would give me a benefit that I would prepare well, I would prepare better. So I ended up joining Silica as well. In the case of BQ Edge, I found their material online. Um, I actually did want to visit their offline classes, but they didn't have a center in Mumbai at that point in time. So I actually bought their study material online on their website BQ Edge, and I also enrolled in few of their workshops 2 to 3 months before the examination. So even those were pretty helpful. Okay, so now as we go ahead, I will be highlighting all the good points that I found in each of the coaching institutes that I went to. And I also just want to make clear that all the coaching institutes are equally good. I'm just going to highlight what I felt the best about each one of them according to my experience. My experience also dates back a few years, so for the best experience of each of the class, you should probably ask that to someone who is actually currently studying in the class. But yeah, I felt like I should share whatever experience I have, and because I joined these 3 classes simultaneously, I was able to compare a bit. So that is why I decided to make the video. I hope you find it helpful. Alright, so starting with BRDS, I did find their DAT material to be very interesting and helpful. So every time we used to go to class, we used to get one of these assignment sheets, alright, which have these very fun and interesting assignments written down for you based on an analysis of all that has been coming in the past year question papers and stuff. So that was very interesting. Then along with that, for the GAT part, we used to get books like these, quantitative aptitude, verbal reasoning, communication ability, logical and analytical reasoning. You get workbooks like this as well later. But truly, I found this to be very helpful. I guess it prepared me very well when it comes to questions that come in that part of the examination. Moving ahead, we have Silica. In terms of Silica, I did find their GAT material to be very helpful because it's a mix of GAT syllabus that comes for NID, NIFT, UCEED, NATA. So in that sense, they cover quite a lot of questions, and actually I'd say it prepares you a lot more because the questions that come from NATA are a little more advanced. So if you are able to solve those, I guess you are pretty much ready for the other design examinations as well. Now I'll just quickly take you guys through their materials. Of course I can show you the content, but just to give an idea about what the material looks like and what quantity the material comes in. So we have this DAT book, starting with DAT books. We have introduction to design and drawing, and we have color theory and compositions, perspective and object drawing, human figure drawing, composition and memory drawing. Yeah, that was in that part. And then we have these GAT books, which are quantitative ability, English communication, analytical and logical ability. Then we get these test series and stuff. So yeah, quite a few good study material. They also have this website, learn.silica.co.in, wherein they do have these online quizzes which are again very helpful. And one thing I forgot about BRDS is that we had this gap classes wherein we used to get these sheets every day, every time, which again had these interesting gap questions, which again prepared us pretty well. Moving ahead, we have DQ Edge. So the specialty about DQ Edge is they have very logical and analytical approach when it comes to your preparations. Like they help you measure out your preparation, which I found to be very helpful, and it's a feature that's available on their website, dq.edge.in. I'll also take you guys through their website, but yeah, I just want to say that I like how the approach I found in DQ Edge is very different and very strategic and sharp, which I liked a lot. Now I'll quickly take you guys through their website. So this is what the interface kind of looks like. So you have different sections for mental ability, analytical reasoning, mathematics, English. Then I guess in terms of sketching, you can also kind of click a picture of all the assignments that you've done for the DAT part and upload it, so they get back to you online in an online way. So that is very great. Then there's exam structure. You have design exam readiness. Like in each and every way they try and help you out to prepare. Then guidelines of filling the application form and stuff like that. So really good. Then you also have this syllabus heat map as to they have a very analytical approach to everything, as to they have studied the past year question papers really well, and they give you a lot of data as to what can come in the exam. Then even in the coverage chart, now I don't have the access to it anymore, and जो मैंने पहले solve किया था, the data is not there anymore. But as you start solving each of the parts, you can actually see as to how much ready are you and use the help of this map. So I found this very interesting. Then in tests and exercises, you have past year papers, then mock tests, design career aptitude test, 501 predicted questions. So very interesting stuff to go through and to prepare. Then you have a forum where you can add in your doubts. Again, you can get all the answers you need, exploring colleges and stuff. So overall, I found DQ Edge website pretty cool. Even you guys should highly check it out. I would totally recommend it. Alright, I hope you guys found this video helpful, and I again want to state here that this video was in no way sponsored, and whatever I just said right now was to the best of my experience at each of the coaching institutes. Yeah, I guess that sums everything up. Again, if you have liked the video, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, share it with your friends who might find this helpful, and let me know if you want me to work on some specific topics in my upcoming videos. Add them in the comment section below and I'll get back to it. If you have any doubts at all in terms of preparation or anything you think that I might be able to help you out with, you can always reach out to me on Instagram or through email, whatever's convenient for you. I'll get back to you soon. And yeah, that's about it for today. See you guys soon. Bye bye.